Hello and welcome to my first attempt at the streamings. Yay! Figured we'd start with FTL because I know it and it's fun and I can take time to try and figure out what I'm doing, so this should be interesting. Alright. Elizabeth, what do you think my ship should be called? The flying noodle? The turkey? I'm thinking flying turkey. We'll call this one turkey. I kind of like the idea of this being sort of a, so our pilot, let's see if we can get the name of our pilot. Where'd my mouse go? Come back, mouse. Oh, I lose the mouse when I'm writing down names. Keep it normal. We're going to engage the advanced edition content because, you know, who doesn't like advanced content? Can we name our characters? Is that, oh, here we are. Custom. So, looks like Justin here was a simple man. He was a transport cargo from planet to planet, kind of like a space trucker. Of course, the only problem is the poor bastard happened to notice that there is a large fleet encroaching on the territory, and his ship was commandeered by Walker, and refitted with some guns, and instructed that he has to go save their system. Bryan, Justin's son, is coming with them. So let's hope that Bryan doesn't lose, or that Justin doesn't lose his son, because that'd be awkward. Also, this time, hopefully, I don't let my captain suffocate to death in the cockpit. So Turkey is going to go ahead and get started. Here we go. Alright, my dad is currently as well as the remainder of the Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for your journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. Also, if you don't have big enough guns, you will die horribly when you try to fight the fleet at the end. Spoiler alert, I've seen the end. Tip, font size. Ooh, I can change my font size. That's exciting. And I don't really care. So here we go. We've got no power to our weapons. Our engine's only got 1 power right now. We've got 10 junks. So, I suppose we head out to our first planet. Oh man, I haven't played this one in a while. It's so pretty. Our very first jump. And immediately we're in combat. A small rebel ship is docked at a small station. Everything's very small. You try to lay low, but it spots you and powers up its weapons. No and there. It's a little creative editing because I'm bad at reading. Alrighty. Oh, they've already teleported in. Let's see. Let's have Bryan here go help Walker. Let's go ahead and get some guns shooting at their shields, because I hate their shields. No, no. Oh, no! This is real bad. Already got fires happening. Alright. I don't have my auto fire on. Well, probably a good thing. Alright, so we need to take out their guns now. Oh, so much. Oh, crap on a cracker. Now, under normal circumstances, I generally do not let them surrender. Since there is no one in chat to tell me not to let them surrender, I will continue. I figure, you know, Justin here, being a sort of a farmhand, feels very threatened. In his first combat encounter, is not going to think straight, and will thus just let the bullets fly. Ooh, the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful items. Actually ended up being not bad. So I need to go ahead and just repair my oxygen before everyone dies of asphyxiation. Oh, vent the entire ship. That's not good. Sweet! We're regaining oxygen. So Walker goes back to the engines. Actually, Walker is going to take the guns, since he is the soldier, and Bryan is the son, and so he will hang out at the engines, because that makes more sense narratively. And, you know, who doesn't want a narrative in their procedurally generated roguelike ship sci-fi game? Anyway, can I upgrade my shields yet? Maybe? Not enough. I will accept my ship for what it is. Oh, can I get more power? I can. I get that extra engine. Up that dodge. Let's do it. Next jump. Oh, ha! I should probably heal Walker. He is a little damaged. Scans show a remote settlement being blocked by a pirate ship. The ship hastily messages you, "Stay out of this, or you'll be next." So they're gonna fire on. So I'm gonna attack the pirates because while he kills rebels, this nice man is going to protect the common man, I suppose. So kill soldiers, which of course will be fun conflict between him and Walker later, but, you know, Walker sort of commandeered his ship, so there's a lot of tension between them as it is. You asked for it! They pull away from the planet and move into engage. Right, we've got our auto fires on. Let's get those shields down. And for the riveting fun of waiting. Oh, I've got missiles. I forgot about that. I'm bad at remembering things. Alright, so looks like they don't want to fight. They're trying to escape. No. Oh god, this is going to get bad. So to send them to take care of the fire. We're going to go ahead and put our missile into their engine. Our Ares missile launcher, and I'll go ahead and put my lasers into their weapons, since their shields are still down. This will be fun for Walker with him being all broke, but that'll help heal him up after he's done fixing the damage. No, more missiles! Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Guys. Oh, Walker's gonna die. You know what, screw it. These guys need to get this repaired. We'll just vent it. That'll be fine, right? Oh, Christ. It's not an ideal situation, but it's better than... Oh, my goodness. It's all gone bad. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is real bad. You pick through the remains of the contact. And contact the settlement. Wow, this is like a great example of me being terrible at reading. With the pirates gone, you signal the station. We appreciate what you've done. Well, but we'll just be another ship looking for profit from our isolation soon enough. Sorry, we can't give you more. So the lack of oxygen is now taking out the fire. Close up those doors and get these guys back in. We'll wait till the oxygen's back before we go throwing them into a potential danger zone. Suffocating while working on the med bay is probably not the best of things. How's my O2 doing? Why isn't it going up? Oh, it is. Oh, and Walker is doing okay. Alright, cool. So we'll let them repair. Isn't this riveting? I'm riveted. Everyone back to their spots. Excellent! Now, let that O2 come up a little bit. We've got out of fire there where they should. Oh, no. I didn't let them heal for long enough. I got greedy. So I see in this narrative as it's growing. So for the most part, Justin spends his time in the cockpit since he has to be there because we got to keep the ship going. Most of the rest of it's automated. But Walker and Bryan are doing a lot of stuff together, so they're starting to develop a little bit of rapport. And, you know, while Bryan prefers the simple life that he's had up until this point, he understands, you know, that this needs to be done. And that little thing in the back of his head that tells him he wants to be sort of a white knight is definitely talking to him right now. So he's starting to like it, I think. The space station here has a traveling merchant who shows you his wares. How very medieval of you. We should fuel up. Let's see, we have a hacking device, which we can't afford. We have a teleporter, which we can't afford. A cloaking device, which we can't afford. I'm gonna try and get down to 1 hit point achievement, which will probably be my demise, but yeah, needs to be done. Let's see, drone recovery bay. That's exciting. We have a fire suppression system. Also exciting, but very expensive. Page 2. Oh, we got people, and I can't hire a single one of them. Darn it. Shoot. I really wanted some people. These guns look super cool. Well, I guess we'll just buy up all the fuel. I should probably buy some now. And head out to our next spot. No distress signals yet. Interesting. Looking for that distress. You arrive to find a number of ships convening around a station. There is some encrypted chatter between the ships. You tune in and listen for anything interesting. It's encrypted, so I doubt I'll hear anything interesting. Okay, overhearing their conversation, it seems that they need to take possession of an enemy ship. Take possession of an enemy ship intact. I suppose I'll offer my services. A brief scan of your ship, they briefly scan your ship and inform you that you are not properly equipped for this type of mission. I didn't get my teleporter. That's okay. Hopefully there will be plenty of other missions. I do like the side quests. They're loads of fun. Plus I'm constantly looking for the side quests that will bring me new ships. Because that is important. Oh! Alright, he jumped in the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by the lightning. Manually search the wreckage for survivors and equipment. Avoid the risk and wait to jump away unscathed. You know what? I like looking around. Matt! Within the ship graveyard, I found Matt. He was on one of those ships. It was very exciting. Let's see. Within the ship graveyard, you find one ship that seems relatively untouched. On boarding, you find an unconscious passenger that takes them. You take them back to the ship. Once awake, they offer to join your crew in thanks. So we got some fuel, we got a drone part, and we got some scrap, plus Matt. Excellent. Good to have you aboard, Matt. Matt, where are you? Okay, here we are, Matt. Matt, let's go ahead and get you working those shields, baby. Okay, having you work the shields. So yet again, our good Captain Justin is forced to bring new people onto his ship, which he is not 100% comfortable with, but something that is, of course, inevitable. We do see the distress signal, but let me go ahead and continue through the nebula to remain hidden. Justin doesn't feel quite comfortable hopping out of the nebula just yet. Intruders on board! You see a small station nearby and feel the shudder of shots ringing through the ship. You can't be sure without sensors, but it seems there may be intruders on the ship. Well, let's mess them up. Oh, that's not good. Alright. So first things first, let's go ahead and get Walker and Bryan. They're gonna come over here and attack these guys. And Matt, the new guy, as well as Justin, will head over here to these guys. Oh, there's old Passlop. Seems to be a bunch of chaps who have teleported onto my ship and are trying desperately to kill my people. Who's that that's being hurt? Justin steps out of his cockpit only to have the piss kicked out of him. So he's gonna hop over here. Matt also is not feeling good, so he's gonna hop over there. We'll see what Walker and Bryan can do as they keep doing their thing. Ooh, Walker's taking damage, but he's getting better at fighting. That's fun. Oh no! Let's take the power away from... That's useful. I have him in the med bay, but not actually being healed. So let's, you know what, let's have... Walker's gonna try and keep them caged off in their rooms. Bryan's gonna get himself healed. Is that everybody? Did we kill everybody? No. And apparently everyone's dead. Excellent. Oh, we weren't in the storm anymore. Alright, everyone back to their positions. Oh, wait. You know what? Let's have you go ahead. Do some work on that new place. Maybe up your skills. It's awful lonely out here in space. And by space, I mean Twitch. How you doing out there, Twitch? Anything fun happening? No? Okay. I'll keep. There's no one there. I'm talking to myself. Because I'm recording it. No, I'm recording what I'm saying right now. Which will be fun because there'll be a small section in there where I presumably talk to myself. The madness of me talking to myself was being questioned by the delightful Elizabeth. So. Onward to our next place. Alright. You've encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it were fleeing the rebel advance and it ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active. But you're not sure anyone is aboard. Let's hail them. Can't go leaving them like that. Ooh, they have missiles? The vessel is relieved to hear you. They are running low on supplies. They suggest a trade. And I suggest that they... Yes, I would like that. That seems nice. So I have helped the nice people. Let's see. I still got a bit. Oh. And pirates, of course. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we will let you continue on your way. I don't know why they're little Weasley people, but they are. And I say no. Too bad. You will regret your decision. Of course, it's at this point that Matt discovers that this is in fact a hostile vessel. Which he's not pleased about, but at the same time he can't really say no to his new friends, what with, you know, them being his only way home. He's also not pleased about the fact that going home is not really an option right now. But that's okay. In the heat of the moment, he doesn't really have much time to complain, as, you know, survival is his #1 concern. Ooh, and already, they send you a message. I cannot believe how well equipped your ship is. Please take this and leave us. The problem is, if I let these guys stay alive, they're just going to continue to prey on poor innocent people. And while I was able to pay and fend them off, other people might not be able to. So, I will not accept their surrender. I will take them down. You must answer for your actions. They did with their lives. Alright, somebody's hurt. Good, get healed. Alright. That was eventful. We should have time to visit all of these stars before they catch up to me. As soon as you arrive, you receive a Federation encrypted message. A rebel ship has been terrorizing the local citizens in this system. Please seek and destroy it. I think at this point, our captain, Justin, would say no, because he's killed enough people, he's seen enough death. But Walker says that they have to because, you know, Federation, and he's part of Federation. Justin is at this point fed up and is ready to push Walker out the airlock and just be done with it, but unfortunately Bryan has been spending too much time with Walker. And so the two of them managed to convince Justin that they should help. The whole while Matt is, you know, trying to extricate himself from the situation. And he's right next to the comm thing, so he'll wander over and watch the goings on and think to himself that keeping to himself is probably the best bet. So Matt's gonna go ahead and just mostly try to, you know, lay low, and while he is very excited that he's no longer stranded on the ship and unconscious, is wondering if he may have been dealt a worse hand. So we're gonna go look for the rebel ship. You spend some time looking around, but your scanners cannot pick up the trace of the rebel ship. You prepare to move on. So after a long, tense fly around the area, after a while, finally, Walker says, well, we've done the best we could. And Justin, irritated, turns the ship towards the beacon to head to the next star. Oh, shit. Oh, shitty biscuits. Buy a son with one of these auto scouts. They're just rubbish. I don't like them. Anyway, you arrive at the beacon to find yourself dangerously close to a star. An automated rebel ship, impervious to the heat, moves in to engage. That's a well done thingy. Also, why is this beacon so close to the... I suppose the beacon probably isn't. I suppose it's one of those, like, we're close to it, but... yeah. Like, you warp to generally where the beacon is. If that makes any sense. Alright, so let's go ahead and take out those weapons first. Ooh. That's a bad combo. Alright, so we destroyed that ship. Gotten some stuff in the tussle. Relatively easy. These missiles do just a lot of damage. Ooh, prepare for fires. Let's actually have the crew take care of the fires. Everyone, take out those fires. Justin will go ahead and heal up. Oh, jump, 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 jump. Whew. Pushing that one to the raggedy edge. Oh, God. You detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. intervene to defend the fueling outpost. Detecting the higher threat, the automated ship moves to engage your ship. Well, that's just dandy. Out of the same missile. One of that one, two of that one. Oh, I do not have my people where they need to be. Alright, so my shields are down, but so are there. Oh! That's getting messed up. The ship breaks apart and you quickly salvage what you can. The outpost hails you after the scout has been destroyed. Thanks for the hail! I don't know why all the outposts are Hicks, but they are. We've been harassed non-stop by scouts. Take this on the house. That's good. This is why you help people. You end up getting cool stuff. I like getting cool stuff. Alrighty. Let's have Justin and Walker. Ooh, Justin and Walker, while in the med bay healing, are forced to sort of talk about a little bit about what's been happening. Neither of them are pleased, but you know, it's an amicable talk. Ooh. Suspicion is mounting about Matt. Neither of them are really sure whether or not Matt is actually what he seems to be, or if he is actually something else. He seems very recluse. So, they can, you know, share suspicions together. I think we're going to go ahead and head out. I don't really want to risk this too much. You have arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Let's continue. Ooh! You've jumped into the aftermath of what seems to have been a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screens, and you can still see the remains of a dying ship sparking and breaking apart. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. Investigate the battlefield. I feel like a lot of the I need to investigate the random things. That's a lot coming a lot from Brandon. Bryan. Bryan is like we gotta check it out. Of course, Walker doesn't mind, and Justin goes along because it's his kid. It was a trap the whole time. As you approach the wreckage, a Zoltan ship makes its arrival. It immediately mistakes you for the one that attacked, declares you as a hostile aggressor in Zoltan space, and opens fire. Awesome. So these guys have their stupidly strong shields. So let's just fire away, shall we? Ooh. Walker's getting to be a better shot. Ooh, that's not good. Let's go ahead and let's put Walker and Bryan on the cleanup of this one. We need to not die. No more shields for you. No more weapons for you either. Keep firing. So the crosser nose is not into it. With a Spaceballs reference. Alright, again. Walker and Bryan get to spend some time together in the med bay. Continuing their sort of camaraderie. Although I feel like at this point Walker's starting to feel a little guilt. He feels like he's sort of the one coming between Justin and his son. However, he also feels duty bound to do what he can to save their group. So, you know, it's a conflict. It's a conflict. You know, he's in conflict about how he feels. Yeah, let's go to the next sector and get the hell away from these guys. Both rebel controlled, but ooh, unidentified civil sector or nebulas. Do I want to go to nebulas or an unidentified civilian sector? Civilian, huh? nebula as it is. I'll go through some rebel territory, but I'm okay with that. Alright, once the Federation forces were scattered, the rebels came down hard on the locations here between the tax collectors, with air quotes, and the military bases. The rebels' presence in this sector is high. Well, that's not good. Alright, we're going to give it a pause here. I feel like this is a good place to stop. I'm going to check to see how it sounds, how it looks, if it's worth a crap, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching.